Crude oil down slightly today on Wednesday after we hear that President Barack Obama is going to nominate Janet Yellen as the next Fed chair. We also had a build in inventories by 6.8 million barrels in crude. Here to talk about it with me is Alan Harry. Alan, so what of those two things are you looking at most at this moment?
Well, right now the build, fundamental-wise, bearish, but we're not coming off much, at least not enough. We don't have a debt package put together yet, so I guess what I've got to look at is forward. If we haven't come off much, what's going to happen moving forward?
So why aren't we coming off more here? I mean, years ago, we probably would have seen quite a sell-off. Right now, not so much?
Well, what I think it is with the election with the nomination of the new chairman, it looks like more easy money's coming out. And at least if it's not easy money, it's not going to be tight money. So I think it's more of the same, and possibly more easy if we need it. And that would bolster the crude oil market quite a bit.
So that, coupled with the fact that it doesn't seem like any of the traders are convinced that the debt ceiling is that much of an issue. They feel like regardless of how much Congress will squabble, they're going to reach a deal.
Well, it's a huge issue, but you're right. The traders have gotten burnt in the past by selling into this type of news. So this time around, they're not really selling into it. We can see it. We're not off that much. And we are not where we need to be right now.
And finally, on the fundamentals, the 6.8 million barrel inventory rise that we saw, what's that about?
Well, to me it looks like we've been having some drawdowns, but crude oil right now and the problem with the debt package not being put in place and the world economies, that's going to bring us into a situation where we're not going to use as much crude oil. So that's why I think we're starting to see some bigger builds. And I think we're going to continue to see some bigger builds until the heating oil season comes up, because we don't have anything really to take crude oil off the table at the moment.
All right, Alan Harry, thanks so much.
Thank you.
You heard it from Alan. We'll keep an eye on this, and of course we'll keep an eye on the nomination announcement later this afternoon. For TheStreet, I'm Deaux.